And in the spirit of student athletes putting their cleats on and getting their gear back on, local high schools are getting ready for another exciting season of sports.
Alex Lucero sat down with Coconino High School Athletic Director Eric Freas earlier this week to talk about this year in athletics.
Thanks, guys. Well, today I'm joined with Coconino Athletic Director Eric Freas to talk about a new athletic season, and thanks for joining us, Eric.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So in this fall season, you have volleyball, football, golf, and cross country all competing for a state title. Just tell me a little bit about how each team is doing.
Sure, absolutely. We, obviously out of the four, we've got 3 new head coaches out of those 4. My only returning one is Jim Popham with golf. We've got Kerry Kriesel actually back in that position for volleyball. She was our coach a few years ago. Jeremiah Smith is now taking over the helm as the varsity coach from doing JV football last year. And a young man named Andrew Benford out of West Virginia, actually, we hired for our new cross-country coach. So very much looking forward to the 3 of them, as well as Jim being very successful in the fall. We've got a core group of kids coming back in every one of those. Should be tremendously successful as we go along through this fall season in anticipation of the other 2 as we go.
And as an athletic director, I'm sure that you're excited to see the entire athletic season, but what are you most looking forward to?
I would say easily the incredible optimism that we've got throughout the entire program in general, just with all my coaches and me involved with that. I have the tremendous opportunity in order to lead them, do the best that I can with that, to aid them as much as possible. The outlook of all of my teams, the amount of work that they've done outside of the school hours, during the summer and before school, after school. Easily the number one thing that I've been looking for is just the amount of optimism and how we're progressing compared to years past, for sure. That's one of my goals, obviously, is just to make sure that we improve from year to year.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also improving, or seems to always be improving, is Flagstaff High School, which you guys have had a long time rivalry with. In these past few years, there's been games that have been very competitive, very close. What do you think about the rivalry between you and Flag High?
As long as my chief goal, and everybody's chief goal involved with it, as long as it's a healthy rivalry, that's what we try to promote. As long as we're competing within the rules and doing everything appropriately that way, making sure that we're maintaining the appropriate fan base and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing and promoting it. We greatly appreciate the rivalry, obviously, just like anybody else does. So it's fun to have it with every sport. Again, we like to promote that healthiness and continue along those roads and make sure it is as competitive as possible as well, which like you said, we've been in the past couple of years very competitive with every sport that we've competed in. All
right, well, thanks, Eric, and we're looking forward to seeing another successful athletic season from the Coconino Panthers.
Terrific. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right, I'll send it back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks to Eric for coming in, and Coconino Athletics will kick off next week. So soon, I know. The Panthers football team will hit the road and travel to Lake Havasu to take on the Knights next Friday at 7 o'clock. And for all you Flag High Eagles fans, you can stay right here in Flagstaff as the Eagles will kickstart their football season next Friday at the Skydome at 7 o'clock against the Central Bobcats. When high school sports start back up, it's always so exciting to go and catch all the student athletes play.